So this is the Silent Hill 1 Out of Bounds guide, as if you can even call it that, because it relies on so much luck. Scroll down to the description and click on the link, because I actually have like an actual setup for this in more detail. It's kind of difficult showing this off in a video because of how inconsistent this is. But basically you want to use this romper here to attack Harry on this transition. And what this will do is actually send the collision detection out of whack, allowing you to just basically clip through the walls or this door, which is what we use. But yeah, rompers are super random in what they do. But yeah, see how Harry like slid along the ground there? That's basically what you want to do along this at this transition. There is a very specific place where you want to stand. But yeah, like I said, go to the link. I'll actually have a picture up of the exact place where you want to stand. Even so, like, if a romper's just jumping around and doing what he pleases, it's not gonna work. Making this like super annoying half the time. But yeah, I basically found out that rompers have a random facing position. Like, they'll always spawn in the same coordinates, but they will... There you go. That sound, if that crunching sound continues through the transition, it means you've got it, basically. And then you just run straight ahead. I'd recommend turning the light off, though, because there's a night flutterer on the roof. I've never been hit by him, but like I would still just recommend doing that anyways. But yeah, rompers basically will spawn. Yeah, there's the roof. So you just basically drop down and then go onto the stairs. And then you just continue the game as normal. So, but yeah, rompers just basically, they spawn in the exact same spot every time, but they will have a random facing position, which I found out when I was running Good Plus, because there was always a romper that was like right near the where you run past. And sometimes he would see me, sometimes he wouldn't, despite the light being off. But yeah, if you run over to the romper here, like since I've got this no fog lighting hack thing going on, we can see exactly what he is doing. This is basically a romper in their natural habitat. He will just walk around like this, usually in circles, but yeah, as soon as you turn the light on, they will actually not turn to attack you. They will actually do this. They'll just basically jump straight ahead of where they are facing. Which, you know, basically they just basically go nuts when they actually see any light. But yeah, the way this trick works is basically the romper knocks you down, Harry slides through the transition. Or actually, he might not slide at all because, you know, the game's transitioning, so that might be why this works. And then you can just basically clip through the door. So, yeah. But yeah, this, I've spent about, well, the past week testing this everywhere in the game. This was originally found by Orifine at the motel. And then I decided to basically test this everywhere in the game that had enemies, and it's pretty much limited to one enemy, which is the romper, because of the the knockdown attack. But also you can only use it here and also at the motel, because this here is not actually a loading transition. It's just a transition to, I guess, you know, emphasize, hey, this is a place of importance. But see, when you go through the door, that's an actual loading transition. and then you know, basically go back out. But when you go through this transition, it's just a transition. It doesn't load anything. And I also tried this over at the shopping mall, which is down here. Again, check the link in the description. I'll have a video on me actually successfully doing it through that transition, and it didn't work at all. But yeah, it's pretty much limited to just these two areas, and also you need a romper as well, so... Because I also tried this at the school with the grey child on the stairs, and that didn't work either. But yeah, I mean, you can watch runs with this trick, you can watch this tutorial, but at the end of the day, you pretty much just need to practice this and, you know, get lucky, because these guys are annoying. See, sometimes he just doesn't really care. Also, he can get stuck on that corner as well, so watch out for that. So I'll get it one more time here. 10 years later. That won't do it. Yeah, I've yet to get it without the munching sound through the transition. Apparently some people have done it, but I've not seen that, honestly. That's not gonna work. Okay, so this is another thing you need to watch out for, by the way. You can half get this trick, which is bad, because if you, as you can see, Harry's like half through the door. If this happens, you need to basically go into the shop and come back out again, because the collision detection is basically half out of whack. This is really crazy, but yeah. If this happens, the romper cannot actually attack you here. Like, see how Harry is basically floating above the steps here? This stops the romper from actually, like, attacking Harry. Like, he'll try all day long and he'll never get you. Hold on. I mean, you can get attacked. If you, like, stood out there, like, if you get attacked out there, that'll also work. But yeah, as you can see, he just cannot get Harry now. I think he's gonna try. Or maybe not. Yeah, see? You can't do it. So the way to solve this is to basically just go in and then come back out again. So it reloads. And this is why it doesn't work on any loading transitions. It only works here and at the motel.